Good morning vlog. It is almost noon. It is Thursday now. Practicum series video ended yesterday. Hopefully that's better because my camera was on 2.7K instead of 4K. I just changed it back. I'm going to make stew because we need food for tomorrow and for the weekend for me. I had a meeting this morning, which is why I got up. I usually would probably be sleeping in until right about now because this is the only morning I don't have to be awake. But I had a thesis meeting this morning with my advisor at 9. So I've been splitting my vlogs into 2 each week, practicum and then non-practicum. I'm gonna try and be more on top of it when it comes to filming and editing the days of so that the practicum series videos can go up like on Wednesday evenings if possible. I want to be on track and on time so that I don't have to do Vlogmas 2 days late like I did last year. I'm gonna have a lot of visitors here for Vlogmas, so I want to make sure that I'm doing that really well, and I'm actually going home for part of it too, so I really want to make sure that I'm on track by the time Vlogmas rolls around, and I think I should be considering the practicum is gonna die down. I'm gonna time-lapse making stew now and not over season it this time because I put way too much garlic in last time and it was like, it kept giving me heartburn. Okay, the stew is on its way. It's gonna be done in 7 hours and 59 minutes. I'm actually gonna make a smoothie first, so I'll time-lapse that really quick, and then I'm gonna do the dishes, clean up the ground in here, and do some sweeping, and also some laundry. So the mats are cleaned off, the floor is all swept. This is all done. I started the laundry and now I'm going to fold the loads that are here because there's like a mountain of it in here and a couple pieces of clothing on the bed over there. Lots of report cards though. So many. I'm eating the stew. I really like it. It's not over garlicked this time, which is nice. I showed a clip of this at work. Basically, I have a lot of these report cards to write for all of the students that I have. I do have a total written down somewhere, but it just looks like a lot. These are also like thicker sheets, so I'm gonna start breaking down, writing these out starting today. We'll know by next week who will be advancing to different levels, so I just have to kind of fill out the front starting now with like names and my name and all that information. Oh, it's not on time lapse. What did you do?
Did I do?
Is that why you kept asking me to watch it?
Yeah.
Did you do something to it that was like super quick that I just couldn't see? Did you like wait?
Something. You'll see it when you edit it.
Okay. Well, will I though? Was it too quick to catch?
Oh no, I saw it. I was looking for it. I mean, you're gonna have to freeze it on a very particular frame probably, but you'll notice it.
Okay. Can't wait. I want some ice cream here too.
Yeah? 10 out of 10?
15.
Oh boy. 10 out of 15, that's, I mean, passing grade, I guess.
very productive. I actually wrote all the names on all of these sheets and we double checked them. I'm only missing, what was it, five? Five total, so it was a good, productive period of time.
Yep.
Good morning. So, it's Friday. It's raining a lot right now. I am headed to class and I'm going to the Turnabout store tonight again to help out for the sale that's going on next week. So today is kind of like a 2-in-1, practicum day and class day and work day. I'm really happy that I got that mountain of stuff like at least started yesterday. I have food already packed and ready to go, so yes. And I will catch up sometime later today. I'm back from class now. It was a really good class. I felt like I was really on fire today when it came to participation, to saying things that were great examples, to actually, you know, having great points, and also like I chatted a lot with people in my class, and it was just like, it felt like a nice, good social day for extrovert Alicia to just really be like engaged with a bunch of people and have a nice conversations. I'm headed to Kits now because I have to go do the Turnabout store again, so I will be there for a couple hours because I got a text during class saying that somebody pooped in the pool again, so I won't be working for the 2 hours that I usually make money for tonight, which kind of sucks, but you know what, I'll just make do and do the other make do. I'm excited. I'm gonna go because I'm also a little bit hungry, but I wanna maybe... What is that? The rain has severely lightened up. I'm just excited for the rest of today and to have a day tomorrow where I can really grind and do my thesis work. This is such a weird sound. It sounds like the start of a song. Like I thought it was my phone, but it's definitely not. I'm back. So I went back to There, which is like the coffee shop I went to 2 days ago when I was at my practicum. So if you missed that, that's in the other video. But yeah, it's a cool place. I didn't get the cup or anything, but I just have pastries. I believe this is day 15 and it's done. You saw some clips throughout the day, little clips that I had from the place, like barely any. I went back to There and I went to Turnabout and I had some fun there. We chatted, we hung out. It was like 4 hours worth of work and I was so happy to be there. It was so fun. She's super cool, the lady I got to be with today. And yeah, we just had a real like good, honest, nice chats, you know? My extroverted self loves those social interactions that I get to have. Oh no, JC. I'm now working on my thesis basically, and that was something that's new, that's back in my life. That, I almost scored on this again. And I really wanted to have my salad from Field and Social, but since I didn't make money today, I don't really feel comfortable going to spend money on all my food, so just eat what I have. I'm going to be reading and gathering some information and writing a concept paper for the next couple hours and for most of tomorrow. I spent about 3 hours on my thesis. That was probably too long because I got really tired and really bored and really hated it, so I decided, Tom told me to stop, so I did. And then we had some dinner. I went to Rexall, picked up some things because we've been out of soap for a little bit and we just finished our last roll of paper towels like a couple days ago, so I went to go pick up that. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to these report cards because I'm going to write down the ones I definitely know so I can start taking the load off for when I'm gonna be writing like a crazy amount of thesis work and my final paper for my class at the end of this month. Like all of that stuff is going to be around the same time, so I want to take the load off and start doing that now. Tommy and I also just watched the first episode of The Mandalorian. It was really good. And yeah, it was good. So there's, I think, 2 episodes out now, but we only watched the first one just to get an idea of what was really happening with it. And it's actually really, really good. I enjoy it. Man in the High Castle came back tonight, so I guess we're gonna start watching that tomorrow or next week or at some point because I really need that. Usually Amazon Prime drops it all on the same day, so I'm hoping that that's what happens, so then we can just like watch it at our own pace without having to wait like however long for each episode individually to come out. So that's a thing too I'm really excited about. Good morning, it's Saturday and I just worked on my thesis for 2 hours, so I think I'm going to go to the hot tub and take a break and then come back and do a little bit more later. I'm breaking it up into smaller chunks because as far behind as I feel, doing it all in one go isn't gonna help, and I've actually accomplished quite a bit in this 2-hour period of time. I've actually like written a lot of the background for the introduction and what will be the lit review, because this is just the concept paper. So I think that I have everything for half of the topic that I need in terms of like the history and how it got to where it is now, and then tying it together is a little more simple once you have all the information from both sides. This is not the most exciting thing, so yeah, I'm gonna go to the hot tub now, and I just feel like I need to be getting more done because I feel like I'm so far behind on this, and unfortunately I don't enjoy it enough to like just sit down and do it for an extended period of time, so I have to take a break. So I will go to the hot tub, but first I decided it's probably a good idea to eat. So I made my stew salad again, and then on the side I just have some stew without any lettuce on it, put some croutons, really happy. I was so hungry. I think that that's part of also why my brain stopped working a little bit while I was doing work. So yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna watch like a YouTube video or two and then hot tub. I hot tubbed for like an hour, and honestly, I would really like to not go back to doing this work, but I kind of need to. It's pouring rain outside, and I just noticed that our elevators are gonna be out of service on Tuesday, which is so weird, but like, it's fine. It's just like, I don't know if what I'm doing is working towards anything really. It's just like, I'm doing it. Like, is that, and then is somebody gonna tell me that it's all wrong in like a month when it needs to be all right? Like, I don't know, right? Like, I'm trying my best to not be any more frustrated with the situation that I am.